For today's game, Melanie, thanks. We'll highlight two guys here. Nate Ament on the side for the Milwaukee Bucks, and then I want you to speak a little bit about
before that. He's done a great job with his body. He's trimmed down. He's playing quick, fast, and been very effective inside the summer league.
Two chances for a consolation game, their fifth and final of this year's edition of the NBA Summer League. And Ament, active hands here, trying to dig it out, but staying with it. And Markovic is able to clear it here for Milwaukee. Cam Jones will play up top at guard. Ament, a lot of touches, and a three on the way is down. What a start. And keeps the possession alive for Philadelphia. Maddox with a step back three. That's a great start for him. Burries is on the radar, obviously, of Bucks fans as he
back to the ground.
Here's Miles, another SEC player, and threes are being rained active, but the length with this particular five. Maddox, 2 feet on the floor, gives it up to Lyles, deep in the shot clock, and able to finish, and sends a skip pass, and they'll reset to Burries up top. Burries with a step back three. Just off the mark. And
saw him here. It's a big deal.
The big fish with the free throw opportunity, but still holding on to an 8-5 lead with a couple early threes. Ament's got all 5 of Milwaukee's points. Nance will get on the board here with a good three off the left side.
34% of his points at Tennessee came from the foul line.
It's refreshing, everybody.
You're not really affecting anybody.
I think I've learned over the years that if I'm responsible for a missed free throw or missed field goal, something along those lines, Burries on the drive.
That's the Burries. Now it's going to be interesting. B.J. Boston in the game as well with this length. A veteran player. As well as shoot. Gives him a real chance to get extra looks.
7-footer knocks down the free throws in his debut here in Las Vegas. So Burries here on the bounce, but with 3 fouls. And all 4 on foot. He's got an and run up.
It's no offense to anybody that's there. It's the team. You know, Tyler Hero comes in. He's a bona fide player, but he's got to be a part of the team. There's got to be great ball movement. I think
struggled in their offensive rating. Their defensive rating was below average as well. So a net rating that was on the negative side for Milwaukee. It is interesting as you talk about in a kind of a guard-heavy look at the moment. It will be interesting for me to watch with Coach Jenkins.
Well, it is, and Tyler Hero's got a chance to come in and now.
You know, he gave us so many memorable moments. There's not a single Bucks fan that I have spoken to that doesn't have a true appreciation for what he has been able. Small market team, having that superstar player really did amp up everything at Fiserv Forum, but we are hopeful for the future that is being.
Your situation, and with regard to the NBA possibly looking into that new contract that is a 4-year deal for Gary Trent Jr. It's worth 60.
He had the year that he had. They're going to take care of him that way. The crazy thing is it's the 10th highest free agent contract so far this summer. It's $9 million more than Trent and his agent, and if that's because there were times last year when he really did shoot the ball well. It just wasn't enough. This guy impacts winning as much as anybody that came into the draft, or came into the NBA from the draft this year.
Both mom and dad played college basketball. He knows how to.
A lot of guys challenging for that, but he's the kind of guy, I don't know if he'll start, but he could end up doing a lot of finishing of games, especially when that's the game.
Nice pick, fake. Townsend with a clean look, just missed it. Under 2 minutes to go in the quarter. On the break, here's Austin. And an alley-oop dunk.
Future with Braden Burries and Nate Ament.
Cam Jones sends it over to Ament. Onto the deck and to the rack. And one.
Durant at Texas in his 1 season in college. They ran some of the same actions, a lot of mid-range.
Ament comes to Milwaukee as a part of that deal. That's a definite early sudden impact, perhaps. Cisse tonight. Miles with the skip pass. And the swing is intercepted. Numbers for the Bucks. And a key for Jones, and he pays for it. Shot block at the rim, but cleaned up. Ament's late give results in a turnover. Wilson up against Butler here, eludes the 7-footer. Nice kick to the corner, and Miles.
One dribble too long, all right, which gets you in trouble. He's trying to make the right play, got to get up a little bit early.
Patient look. Basically played from the start tonight. And the big fish back at it. And Johnson fouled here. Melanie Ricks back with you from the pavilion here in Las Vegas. Cam Jones down the left slot. and scoops him at foul in that situation. So I can challenge, if I'm Pat St. Andrews, I can challenge out of bounds, but that would have induced that a possible look at approximate. There's also a 7-footer. Look at that, already deflection. Deep shot clock here for the Sixers. Campbell with the underneath.
For her, some people put it together. Her dad did coach there, and her brothers are fairly famous in the football world.
They've done well. Rebound your own miss. It's been grabbed many times at Calderon Club.
Oh, that's
big NBA hangout. Milwaukee, or?
I can't tell you because I never had supper at 5 o'clock, and I never went to the 5 o'clock supper club.
Melanie, of course, frozen custard is way better than ice cream, which I can't believe that I'm saying that. But like Ted Drew's in St. Louis, Cops in Milwaukee.
I mean, Culver's is based out of Wisconsin. That's sacrilegious not to put them in there. But Duke Miles with the deep corner three. That's what Braden.
5 kids, all 5. Their first name begins with a B. Fun fact, as the young folk like to say. And in the first half. And again, it's safe when the ball is in his hands. Nance again with www.juniornbaleague.com. Sean, Tom, and Melanie back with you here in Vegas. And Townsend under final 5 and change in the second quarter. Summer League finale for both. And a splash out of the right corner thrown
in there. Pick up B.J. Boston, who we're going to see flush it. Oh, B.J.
Another opportunity in one. First name Brandon. B.J. largest lead for Milwaukee. Under 8 on the shot clock here from Miles. Maddox tees it up and beats the shot.
Of leverage with the left hand, kicks it out. Dante Maddox Jr. doesn't stand, he gets behind him. And then talk about getting to the rim and do.
The guy's headband comes flying off of his dome, not helping your cause.
No.
Weak side board here, and Maddox already on the move. Shovels to Townsend to the rack for the finish. That's a rim run there, and I love it. Milwaukee's cranked it up here on the offensive end a bit with this group. Off that high screen, Burries again unable to fit. Give it back up to the guy who brought it down. Unfortunately, unable to
work down. Stay in your shot, don't fade.
He's attacking in a restricted area there for Burries. Wilson, like a running back, hugs it, gets into the paint to finish with the right hand. Look him off. Townsend, big to big here. Cisse unable to finish. Kept alive, and Lyles twisting into another attempt at the rim. But Edmund shy from downtown. Left that one a little short. Maddox sneaks through. Stretches the rim, and another finish.
And he just beats the outstretched hand of the shot blocker that's trying to defend it.
Free throw.
They're trying to make a play that's not there.
It's a great point. 93 seconds to go in the half. How will they finish the half? Corner 3 will help. Count that. 50% from downtown for Philadelphia. Maddox, a lot of dribbling. 15-footer is pure.
Dribbles, he pounds that ball, and he can lift it quick when he goes to his shot.
Block seconds between game clock, shot clock here. 3 to shoot. All Wilson to the rack, and the lead. He's got it. First lead. At it again. Wilson on the curl here, and the leaner pops in and out. Johnson, though, offensive rebound and a second chance bucket.
You should have never got to that point to have to take a step back 3. You know, this is really important. Like, these are guys that are trying to play for the Bucks this year. And so you got guys that are going to be on the big club. And these games are, that's why all this stuff is important. 5 guys and numerous guys, they're going to be playing inside that 5-serve form.
Johnson with a little face up.
They're getting scrapped.
Markovich gives it up. Dump it in the corner. Nance for 3. Bottom. Now 26 years old. Trying to build a wall here against Wilson. And that's sneaky.
That was, man, you got hungry guys. Malik Wilson, undrafted guy. You got numerous guys out there, all undrafted.
It's Burries
drive. There was movement to make it happen.
McDonald's All-American. Can't get the roll on the other side of this run. I mean, this is a monster run for Philadelphia dating back to the first half. Markovich to the rack. flush it.
To make that happen, but you know, there's all these colleges watching guys like Amani Lyles right now.
Look, and Lyles, you know, all MAC would love to grab him.
Absolutely, absolutely.
I know where I stand on this, and I'm really curious. All your experience as a head coach at the Division I level, in the Power 4 as well.
Nice layup by Alexander. There's no doubt about that. You will have a good time.
Looking forward to it. All right, that's going to slow the 10-2 run that Milwaukee points.
Oh, yeah, these guys are running on fumes now at the end of Summer League. There is no doubt about it.
Hurries for the big one up top. No.
That's around him when he drives and the decision-making that he's gotten better at. Tyrese Maxey is just a bona fide, you'll be shocked if he's not an all-star. That team at Philly is so good in the middle of the floor because of their speed and quickness. So many guys can make plays for each other. Jalen,
we'll talk about the other wrinkle coming, perhaps. But where is Joel Embiid and his health come April? And I think that's a huge factor for Philly. Personally, I think proximity to family is going to factor in that LeBron James decision, but
that team is filled with now. You're not beating Philadelphia in a lot of one-on-one defensive type of situations. But I'm with you.
Jai underneath, found his man coming off the weeks.
Be fortunate to be in this game in the end.
Travers up top. Second look, straight away and wide open. Missed them both.
Oh no, me.
At our employer, but
yeah, I like
there's a reason why there's a WNBA game on ABC tomorrow.
Move, challenging shots
from Macomb, Illinois, with love. Not a
Illinois. That's Rob Jeter, I believe.
Yeah. Eastern Illinois, the Panthers. Travers off 1 foot. Tip follow in. Stewart, second shot here. Minute 40 to go in the third. Extra pass here. Stewart. Nice pass to the outside. Maddox had 9 in the second quarter. It's been more of a distributor here in the second half. Ajayi going to the rack. And a foul here.
Out of all the officials, I think they took it 8 or 9 and brought them out to the G League.
Well, Coach, if it makes you feel any more comfortable, I mean, I can get Monty on the reset with 5 to shoot. 3 times between the legs. Rogers has to hurry. It's a little long. I do want to lean in on your perspective as a coach as we resume play about this again, this being the last game for both of these teams. This impression, whether it's this NBA club, that NBA club, overseas organization, from a coach's standpoint, other than those numbers, which
in this game, competitive mindset, but maybe more importantly right now, competitive stamina. And that's so important. You're tired, you're fatigued, you've been important. So self-awareness over self-importance. And then I think another one is, what do you do, okay, when it's not going well for you? Rebounding because of the cutting, because of the way you can read passes being made. So weak side of will you trust your spacing? This happens all the time in Summer League. They'll cheat the spacing. They'll be 2, 3 steps off from the corner because they lose that. Hugely important when you're trying to play in a game in the NBA.
7-0 run here. Make it 10-0 down for the majority of the third quarter. Here in the fourth, a little step back from Maddox. And Ament finds a way with that.
Oh, just a miss.
I think that ball was tipped a little bit.
Yep, he kept under control. That's not his normal game, so it's great to see him try to do that.
Rogers.
That's a big deal. Nick Nurse being here for the entire time. That's a huge thing.
Talk about huge. Hey, Coach, taking it around 2 now. Combined in this ball game, points off turnovers. Yeesh.
Doesn't necessarily have to come from the coach or one of the stars or starters. It can come from anybody. And when you find that momentum, you want to do everything you can do to keep it.
Jai on the finish. The start today. Obviously his best game here in Las Vegas. Deep 3 for Butler. And the same end. Ament got him on the elbow. He's lucky he didn't get called for getting underneath the shooter. Summer League, I would not like to see it during the NBA regular season or postseason. It's the free throw situation that is.
Yeah, absolutely. But what would it do to all the stats, right? And that stuff matters, right? You know, you got top 75. You
today. I'm glad I did not. Happened earlier in Summer League. that Washington situation is going to be very interesting. A.J. DeBonson out, Trae Young. And they have in July's prior over the last now half of a decade at least. So it's interesting.
Excited about where he's going and look down the road at a guy that could be really good inside of the program. So I think it adds to Golden State as well.
LeBron James, they should get added on there.
Yeah, I love Will Richard. We're both in the fan club there. I think he's going to continue to develop at a high level for them, no doubt. Good job of giving him an extended break when he was on fumes. And he's come back out right now, and that's exactly what you want to see from him. You know, he's efficient. Let's teach 18 or 19-year-olds that now. That's big time.
Here as far as personnel goes. Scratches today. Oh, Townsend.
Pass.
Hands can't finish.
Really good pass by Nate Ahmet. Made something out of nothing there.
Good change to the side of the rim.
To go. We're going to sit over and say it all matters. It matters right now. How you finish matters.
Hand check's going to put. Well, I mean, Coach, here we are, one possession game. A little different now in the overtime game last night. Several here this week in Las Vegas. The Jai to the rack, reverse layup, no. Slips off.
Every time, play it out. Good drive.
Swing it, Markovic. And
exactly what he's doing right now. You know, find a way to put the game away. Find a way to finish.
Cam Jones off the glass.
He's
minute mark. Bucks have a foul to give and the lead here. 2 timeouts remaining for Milwaukee, 1 for Philadelphia, and a foul will send Philadelphia to the
pick for Houston in the second round. And Cam Boozer, that's a good game. Not yet scoring-wise, but it's a competitive game.
Johnson leaves it short. Big possession here with Philadelphia. Maddox, high arcing, can't finish. And Milwaukee will space the floor here. Markovic against Wilson. Takes the length to the rim. Missed once, twice. And it.
Yeah, get a bucket. Don't worry about a 3.
There's a bucket getter right now. Maddox, look inside. Townsend. First one's down. He's 4 of 5.
They've lined up to guard Wilson and Maddox Jr. in the back. Let Burris make the play right here.
5 seconds remaining. Off the high ball screen. Contact in the lane. Scooper. And a score.